Thank you so much for coming back today at our channel, The Physics Mindset. Only the channel to deliver or to give you technical knowledge, engineering knowledge, and repair knowledge. Don't hesitate to subscribe and like, share, or turn on the notification. Now today, since we started the electrical engineering lessons or lectures or electrical lessons, we are going slowly. As I told you from the beginning, in electrical, we don't forge. In electrical, we don't guess. We only do what we know. You can't connect a joint without knowing a neutral or earth or a live cable or positive terminal or negative terminal. You need to know them before you connect the terminal. That's why we are moving slowly. Don't rush. Watch video per video so that you can gain information. Now today we are going to look at the types of electricity. Types of electricity. Remember we saw the introduction of electricity and the people, the scientists, the philosophers, the great thinkers, the mathematicians who discovered electricity. Remember I told you electricity wasn't invented. Electricity was only discovered. It was already in existence in nature. But no one came up that he has invented electricity. Electricity was just in nature. It was there already before the scientists came up with the concepts or the laws. Okay? Now, today we are going to look at types of electricity. Types of electricity, we said electricity as its definition that it is produced by a movement of tiny particles, which tiny particles are called electrons. Okay, they carry a negative charge, and these electrons they move through some materials or conducting materials like a wire. Okay, electricity can pass through a wire or any other conducting material. Now, since we have electrons, let me hope in the comment section. In the comment section, I would like anyone, if you have some confusion between in some topics are like, because I want to give you from the beginning of the electricity, where the electricity was brought up until today. Okay, I don't want you to miss anything. Like if there is some people who are going to have some different difficulties in if I talk about electrons. Electrons are negative charges. Okay, they carry a negative charge. Now there is that atomic structure which is having electrons, protons, and neutrons. Now if you have some difficulties in this three atomic structure, please you can write in the comment section, then I will know that you will have to learn it, then I can make it for you. Okay, so that I explain well about electrons, then about protons, then about neutrons, those three atoms. Then you can understand, because if you don't understand the beginning, okay, where we are going, we shall need this information which we are studying today, the fundamentals, so that you will use them in the future reference. You can't do anything which you don't know. In electrical, we do something you know. Even though you're calculating a number or you're going to install a house, whatever you're studying today, it is what you're going to apply in your day-to-day living or life or future work you're going to be doing. You'll have to apply the knowledge. There are some time when you have experienced with you have the knowledge, you have the experience, but time comes when you need to handle a pen to calculate something, so that you do a proper installation, okay, or a fault finding. You will have to write down something, and you can't write down something when you don't know. You need to write down something when you know something. Now, types of electricity. If you don't know protons, electrons, and neutrons, please write in the comment section, then I will know. I will make for you a video which will talk about those three atoms: electrons, neutrons, and protons, so that we move together. Now, types of electricity. We have types. Electricity is divided. Some people see electricity inside their houses, but they don't know that it has types. Okay? Now, today we are going to learn only on types of electricity. We are going slowly from the founders. Now we need to know what are the types of electricity. One of the type of electricity is static. Static electricity. Okay? Is static electricity. Static electricity. This is a type of electricity. Okay? This is a type of electricity which is formed or produced by rubbing two materials. It is an electric charge which is formed by rubbing two materials. Okay? For example, you can, if you're moving on the carpet with a bare foot, your body, those plastic carpets, your body, remember, it is plastic. Now, if you're moving, your body will be charging. There will be some static charges in friction. I said rubbing two materials like this. Some charges, you will feel some heat. That heat is the charge because of the friction. Okay? And that heat will remain on this object. Let's say these are the objects. And if you rub them like this, we are explaining the static type of electricity. If you rub them like this, they will get heat because of friction. And this heat will create some charges on this object where we have rubbed. Okay? And this object will be charged with some electric charges. Okay? That is one of static electricity. Let's say this static electricity, by definition, it is type of electricity which is found in one place. It is in one place of the object. Either if you have rubbed this side, it will be at this side, only in one place. The charges will be there, electric charges. Let's say like a battery. A battery carries chemical energy. That is an energy. Okay? Remember also electricity is a type of energy. Now, this battery, its energy is in one place. Okay? Let's say the battery, positive, negative. Its energy inside here, it is in one place, no changing. That is, it is static. An electricity which is found in one place of an object. That is by definition. It is an electricity which is found in one place of an object. For example, like a battery, it stores energy, and that energy, it is there, constant, no changing, no moving. Another example, like you can rub a balloon, you know a balloon, with your hair like this. You do some friction with your hair, a balloon with your hair. Then this balloon, you can tap it on the wall where you have rubbed. It will create some charges on it that is static. Then it can stick on the wall. I'm sorry we don't have a balloon right here, but I would have done some experiment for you. But you can do it because it is, if you hear this practical way, you can do it. And this balloon will stick on the wall. Okay? That is one of the experiment for static electricity. Like the first one I told you, if you're moving on the ground, the friction, remember there is a rubber carpet and your body will charge some friction, and once your body charges, check, you will not realize it that your body is charged, but once you tap or you touch on anything metallic, you will feel some small shocks on your hand, and you can think that there is an electricity there. No, I think everyone has ever experienced that, either on the window or on the door, metallic ones, and you knock yourself or you touch, some small shocks can come in, meaning your body was charged when you're moving on the rubber, you're doing friction, and the body was charged with some charges, electric charges. Now when you touched the metal, your body was discharged. Let me hope we are all together. Your body was discharged, and the either electrons which were charged on your body will go down, will be taken down to the ground. That is where we call now earthing. You see how earthing works? We shall read there when we come on the distribution. Once the body discharges, you will feel that there is some electricity on this pole. But once you look at around the pole, you will not see a metallic object. You will not see any electrical contact, no cable, nothing like electricity which comes on that, which is connected on that metallic which you have touched or you have knocked your hand, and you feel some electricity, some small electricity. And that means that your body was charged, but you didn't realize it. You can't realize it by your naked eyes, okay? But if you see your body, this hair on your body, they will be straight, okay? If your body is charged, your hair will be straight, even the hair, this hair. And I will show you this experiment, okay? Now, that is type of electricity, static electricity. Okay? Now, let us look at one of the second type of electricity. The second type of electricity, we can say there are two types, by the way: static electricity and current electricity. Static electricity is one type of electricity. Then we have current electricity, which is the second type of electricity. We have two types of electricity in the world. Okay? These other ones, this battery, meaning we shall see that in static electricity, that's where we shall find the batteries, because the charges are in one place, okay? Not like the current electricity as I'm going to explain. Then in static, this is static. Electric charge which is found in one place. It doesn't move. Okay? If the battery sends power to the bulb, it will send power in one direction. Okay? But its power, its energy, it is in one position. That is static. It is static in one position. Now, this is where we shall find also a solar panel power. Okay? Solar power, because this static electricity, it is temporary. Once you are moving on the rubber and your body gets charged and you knock yourself on the metal or some metal, your body will discharge. That is temporary. Okay? And you can take long your body to charge. The same thing also apply to the solar system. Once during the the panel will charge. Charge one, it is a DC. DC, remember, one direction. Like a battery also, it is categorized in DC power. And at night, this solar panel will not charge. Okay, you see how it is temporary. Static electricity is temporary. It is not continuous, like how we are going to see the current electricity. Now, this is one of the examples of static. Okay, now I was explaining on solar. During day, solar panel charges, solar panel gets power, but during night, the solar panel have no use. Okay, I think you are seeing the difference. At night, we don't have use for solar panels. We only have use for solar panels during day. That's when sun hits the solar panel converts by the process of photovoltaic effect, convert the sun into electrons, and these electrons are taken, that is electricity. These electrons are moved through a cable, a wire. As I told you, the definition is the movement of electrons through an unconducting material called like a wire. Now, at night, solar system, they don't work because there is no sun. That's why static is temporary. Type 2 of electricity is a current electricity. We have two types. Now, under the current electricity, this is electricity. It has two types. Okay? It moves, its definition, it moves continuous. Okay? It has two types. Current electricity has one type is, let us say, one type is a DC electricity. DC electricity and AC electricity. These are the types of current electricity. I know some of our technicians already in the field, okay, and the beginners or engineers, they may think that what is static electricity and what is current electricity? What are the types of electricity? We might study the engineering course and we might not know the types of electricity, but we have two types. We have the static electricity and current electricity, whereby the current electricity has also another two types. It has a form which is a DC electricity, whereby which we call direct current, okay, and AC electricity, which we call an alternative current, alternative or alternating current. I know you have ever heard of these. These are under current electricity, DC and AC, whereby a DC electricity or direct current is the type of electricity which moves in one direction. For example, a battery. When you're lighting, this is the bulb. We have a battery, positive, negative. It is a DC power source. Okay. Now this DC power source, the electricity inside it goes in one direction. Let us not rush. Electricity in a DC under current electricity, we have two types. But in a DC and AC, but in a DC electricity, current flows only in one direction. It doesn't flow back. Once the battery is over, as I told you, it is a temporary, like mostly static. Once the battery is drained completely, when it is drained, now the power inside it is taken, is converted into light energy, and light energy consumes all the power from the battery. The battery will be empty and you will demand charging. Once you don't charge, the battery will not charge. That's why it is temporary, static. Whereas an AC electricity or alternating current is the type of current or type of electricity which flows continuously to and fro. That's why you have this graph like this. For a DC, if this is our voltage, this is our time, okay? For a DC, we'll move direct. This is the time taken for the voltage to travel. This is a DC. Whereas an AC graph, you will find a graph like this. This is our voltage. This is our time. We have, it will, yes, it will come like this. It goes, this is a positive, this is positive, negative down. Then it will come down, then it goes, it comes back, then it goes, it comes back continuously, okay? Continuously. This is the type of electricity AC, it alternates. Alternating, it means like turning around, coming and going back, turning and going back, coming, go back, come and go. Alternating. That is alternating current. It is under current electricity, which goes and comes. And this is the type of electricity which we use at our homes. Okay? We use it at our homes to light our homes, the bulbs, the lights, our TVs, to run the fan, to run the refrigerators, to run the washing machines, the televisions, to charge our mobile phones. We use this type of electricity, which is called an AC electricity. It is under type of electricity which is called current electricity. Don't say, then I don't expect you, they ask you what type of electricity we have, and you say we have a DC electricity and AC electricity. No, we have static electricity and current electricity. And this DC electricity and AC electricity is under current electricity. Okay? And these are the types of electricity we are having. That is how we get, how we can define the static electricity, which is type of electricity which is found on an object in one place. Okay? It is found on an object. Like if this is the object, these charges will be here positive, negative. Okay? Only in one place. But current electricity, under it has types also, a DC and electricity, a DC current and AC current. But here we normally use at our homes, we normally use which type of electricity is the current electricity. Mostly we use AC electricity. But we can use DC electricity when we are dealing with the solar systems or solar panels, okay? The batteries, the power bank, that is a DC source of power. But AC, this is where we go in dams, where we shall go where we are adding. We are going to more of talking about AC electricity, because this is the common electricity which we use at our homes, which we use to power hospitals. By the way, without this type of electricity, our lives can't move. Okay? Our life can't move because electricity, they help us to power, to make our life better. Electricity help us to power schools, mostly AC, to power schools, hospitals, okay, hospitals, to power factories, offices. Solar system can help us to power our farms on the solar water pumps. Okay, the projects, I know they are there. Even communication systems, communication system by powering our phones for charging, even the network system, the network company in the country, it needs electricity. Without electricity, nothing, no life. Try it one day and switch off your main switch for 2 days. Your life will be completely different. One of the things you will not, you will have some mental problems when electricity is not there. If electricity is not there, trust me, people are going to be mad. Thinking capacity will lower. Electricity helps us to power laptops. People are using AI. People are using laptops to in their offices. People do, I hear Word, Microsoft, something in laptops to drive, to do business. Without electricity, there is no laptop which can work. Without electricity, schools can't operate by printing exams. Without electricity, hospitals can't operate in theaters. Without electricity, they can't operate someone. Meaning, electricity is so genius in our life. It's a priority in our life. Without electricity, our life is complete. Without electricity, in factories can manufacture food which we eat. Okay, without electricity, offices can operate because they operate with their computers to drive their business, to do business 1, 2, 3, one place. Instead of moving, you can send someone an email when the computer is on, or a laptop. Without electricity, without solar system, most farms need water, whereby we came up with the project in solar system. I remember, I think you saw the videos, how we culture the solar system, and we do a solar water pump to provide water for farmers. Okay? Without electricity, communication system, if the communication is dead, if the communication network company in the country has no power, has no electricity, we can't have access to the internet. Okay? Meaning electricity is so vital in our life. Without electricity, even transport system without electricity, transport also is failed. Meaning the world moves on electricity. That's why we are here to give you the knowledge about electricals. Once you know the knowledge, you can apply this knowledge in day-to-day lifestyle and you earn a living. Be an electrician, be a technician, a repair technician, repair electronics, do some solar installations, go and install houses, be an electrician, install socket, main switch, you know how to wire the house. This is the aim and the fundamental of this channel, the physics mindset, so that you can know and learn everything which you can do today or tomorrow in future, and you earn a living. That is the target, to give you the knowledge which you can use, technical knowledge which you can use in our day-to-day life to solve problems. Without this knowledge which we are giving here, you can't solve problems. You see how the problems. Now, if you know electrical, you will go and apply to do solar systems at the schools, boarding section, the schools code they need to read during prep times, mostly in African countries, right? Install solar, do electricals to school. All schools need solar system. Go and apply. Give them the knowledge. Go in a hospital as a technical maintenance. Do some maintenance on the electrical machines. Once you know electrical and you know the electricity, you know static, you know current electricity, you know DC current, you know AC current. Why don't you apply in hospitals to do as a technician, maintenance technician? You'll earn a living. Factories, go as a machine operator. We shall see all these things. Once you master electricity, you will learn, you will be in position to gain, to have money. You can apply in the factories as an engineer, as a technician, as an electrician, as a machine operator. Okay? In offices, go and apply in utility company which apply electricity in your country as a technician, as an electrician, as an engineer. You'll have some money, some salary in offices. Okay. Farms, go and talk to the farmers, teach them about solar water pump. If they have the knowledge, because they are missing this knowledge because they didn't go for technical lesson. Now you have the lessons here on the Physics Mindset channel. Go and talk to them. They will buy the idea, the money, they have the money. And you install for them a solar water pump. Check on the videos about solar systems, which we gave in our topics. Everything is there about solar. So don't sit there and you say you don't have money. There is money in in learning electricity. Check in the communication systems. Once you know the technical information, you know electronics, which we are going in electronics after finishing electrical. You know electrical, you know solar system, you know electronics, how to repair electronic gadgets, resistor, capacitor, transformers, and transistors. You know how to define them, you know how to do the repair. Go in a communication system company, the one which gives you a network in your country. Apply as a technician in electronics and you will get work. If you know how to deal with computer, work is there. Transport system, they use the battery. Cars use batteries, and these batteries have fault sometime. Start selling batteries and you will get money. Start charging batteries. Transport system, mechanical engineers, after knowing electricity, because you can't do wiring. All cars have wire. They have wiring inside them. They need an electrician, whereby if you learn electricity, you will be able to wire a car, automobile, okay? Be multiple in solving problems. Go and start, because in a car, in the dashboard, it lies because of electronics. Okay? Once you know electronics, you can repair a car. And it's very expensive. They need those technicians. They are very few in most countries. Few technicians who work on electronics of the car, or electricians who deal in cars, to wire a car. Those are projects, but you can't do it without learning electricals or electricity. And this is our aim. We want your future to be bright. That is our target. We are not here that you learn and you go and sleep. We are here. Learn something, write down something. You are going to use this something somewhere. Trust me, somewhere you're going to use this knowledge. Somewhere. Okay? Now this is how we found out that types of electricity. We have two types, static and current. I know if from the beginning I told you, if you have something like, if you want to know electrons, protons and neutrons, because they are so essential in physics. In learning physics, you need to know these basics and they will help you in future. If you want to learn them, give me in the comment section, type, we go for that topic. Atomic structure, if possible, and I will have a topic for you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you see this video useful, subscribe, share with the family members, your friends, so that they can know and understand also if they wish to know about electricity, and we shall see how we take over the course of electrical. Thank you for coming. I'll see you in the next video. Don't miss, because the more you miss, you'll miss a lot. The more you miss in electrical, that is a burden. It will be a burden in your future. Don't miss any step. Don't miss any video. Subscribe, press that notification, and like. See you in the next video.